Good evening, UNH. JB Illusionaire back with the adventures of Dawn, the Megalomaniac Bureau. When last we left our hero, she was enjoying a night on the town with a thrashing dragon dogma following Kuei-Jin. If you know anything about the thrashing dragon dogma, you know probably how the night went. Namely, strippers, murder, shootouts, being chased by the police, and copious amounts of substances. Some legal, some not. Now, what I find interesting about the whole thrashing dogma thing is her whole credo is to enjoy life to its fullest, and it seems like she doesn't have like much of a check. She lives life as much to the fullest, really without any restraints, and that's actually kind of scary. So, our friend, after we eluded the police and escaped to Santa Monica, decided to, you know, hit another club. Because why not, right? Nobody's getting shot up in this club. Maybe it's because Therese is running it right now, but essentially she said, I'm going to go find a lovely gentleman or woman. You should do the same and we'll meet back up. So Dawn seems to have a couple people who she could talk to. Let's first talk to this woman because I feel like we're a little low on blood. Oh, I remember you. Where did we leave off? Oh, I remember now. So let's get a little bit of blood from her. And then after we stock up, hopefully we'll be able to find someone to bite. Or, well, we're already biting someone. We'll find someone to join us with the lovely Kuei-Jin lady. I remember this. I feel like I've met this character before. But hey, there's a new gentleman over here who I don't really remember.
Hey, sweetie. You got mirrors in those pants?
Because you can see yourself in them. I'm sure that'll work on Dawn. What? Because you can see yourself in them? Because I can't. Oh, burn. Sorry, kid. I've heard this one before. Got any others? Yeah, Dawn, play it up. See if you could draw this guy towards you just to impress this Kuei-Jin.
I was just joking. So, what's up?
You were just joking. Oh, okay. No other pickup line? Nothing? You know, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice? No. Let's see. Let's go with number 2. Wanna buy me a drink?
Not really. I'm broke.
Okay, we could just yell at him and call him a scrub and tell him to peace out. Okay, well, forget it then. So Dawn does not seem to be attracting any gentlemen here. Oh, does he have pop collars? Okay, I can't really tell, but probably not the guy that Dawn wants anyhow, but this seems to be an interesting gentleman. That's how you open up this conversation. Oh, it's Nox! Hey, girl. Hey, Nox, what's going on?
Yeah, not much. Just waiting around for my master.
So, we do not exactly know who his master is. I mean, he was kind of running around the blood bank doing some spying work. It's either Bertram Tongue or I'm assuming one of the sisters. So well, it has to be one of the sisters. Or Bertram. The master you couldn't talk about? Yeah. The master you couldn't talk about.
Okay. I guess I can tell you about it. Oh, yeah, his name's Bertram Tongue. He's a Nosferatu.
It's Bertram? Okay, cool. So we were kind of right. So it's Bertram Tongue. What is Bertram sending a ghoul to go check into? I mean, it has to be something that he can't check into himself, which is probably extremely dangerous. What do you do for him? You know where he is? What do you do for him? Let's go with that. Okay. Kuei-Jin? So he might be a Kuei-Jin. So there's a Kuei-Jin running around in Santa Monica and Bertram's keeping tabs on him. Oh, and of course, if a Nosferatu got found out, if Bertram did get found out, I'm assuming that this guy could probably take Bertram. Bertram's an information monger. I don't think he could take whoever this gentleman is, especially if he's a Kuei-Jin. So what's the problem? Tell me about this Asian dude. Tell us.
Oh, man, this guy. Thing got wise to
Thing?
Now, instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? This guy appear around me all the time, like up in the distance watching me, warp up next to me.
We saw that guy. A long time ago, we saw someone just disappear in a poof of smoke. Huh. I assumed that was a hunter, but if Nox thinks that he's a vampire, he knows the signs, or a kind of creature, then it very could be a Nosferatu. Not a Nosferatu, it very could well be a Kuei-Jin. Because Nosferatu are kind of the only people that we know who could do the whole now you see me, now you don't trick. Unless it's an Assamite. Okay, something about your story is a little off, Nox. I don't know about that. Wait. If it is an Assamite, I'm sorry, my train of thought's going crazy right now. If it is an Assamite, then he could be pretending to be Nox. Something about your story is a little off, Nox. Okay. We're gonna say want me to take care of it. Dawn, of course, is trying to get as much influence as possible. And if she could, you know, talk to Nox and get him to do her a couple favors, that'd be pretty good. Want me to take care of it?
Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire.
Okay.
You know, the only clue I got is this driver's license that the truck wants while he's paying. I'm so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
Really? Driver's license? Shouldn't that tell you who he is? Yeah.
No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but well, it might help you find out where it is, what he's doing. Here, take it.
Okay, so maybe this is his target. I'll take care of it.
Right on. Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
Maybe you'll see Bertram by then. Alright, see you. So maybe you'll see Bertram by then. So Bertram hasn't made contact with Nox. Maybe because Bertram knows that he's been made? Or maybe it's because this isn't Nox at all. Okay, I'm a little freaked out by that. But anyhow, it doesn't seem like... Is there anybody else that we could talk to? Hey, I need you to impress this girl that I'm on a date with. No, not you. Anybody on the dance floor? No. Okay, him! No. Either one of you lovely people still freaks me out that this guy's wearing that mask. But hey, whatever. The bartender.
Something else you'd eat, beautiful.
Probably not the bartender. What do you know about Therese Jeanette? Okay. I just need someone to tell my troubles to. Screw it. Let's just leave. I don't think we're actually going to be able to find somebody to bring up to our lovely Kuei-Jin friend. What a shame. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to have to go and talk to her. Maybe we'll find somebody up here. Let's see. There's our Kuei-Jin friend right there with a gentleman. Let's talk to her and see what's up. I heard about a dope party over at the blood bank. Oh, I don't think we're gonna finish that mission. Mommy's here to get a little more sugar. I'm still looking around for a good party. I'll get back to you. Let's go with number 2. We might as well just... Yes. We'll top off the tank. That's what we'll do. Because if we're going to continue hanging out with our Kuei-Jin friend, you know, we're probably going to need to use celerity again before the night's over. Alright, so here she is with this gentleman. I guess let's just go ahead and talk.
What, you couldn't get a single skank to follow you up here? Forget that day this week, or what?
Really? Really? We didn't get a single skank to follow? Fine. Whatever. Sorry, I'm not much of a barfly. Guess I'm just not as... meh. Let's go with meh. Dawn's just like, yeah, whatever. Nobody was worthy of me bringing up here.
Tell you what, pick up the tab, and I'll let you know the case the butter boy.
Really? Okay. Forget it. I'm not paying? You can have them to yourself. I feel like I'm about to explode. Nah. Fair enough. Bartender, a round of shots. Dawn could do that.
You know, you're not half bad. Even if you do smell. Let's find out how this could taste.
Wait, we smell? Wait, is that how Ming Zhao knew that we were a vampire? Is there some, like, do we have the smell of, like, decayed flesh on us, or just the smell of the dead? Anyhow, my pleasure. So they're going to have dessert, and then hopefully we'll find out more about the Kuei-Jin.
Ugh, that was a regrettable choice for a victim. That boy tasted like old socks and paint chips. I think he'd been drinking coffee all day, not the bourgeois gourmet stuff either. The mass-produced crap that tastes piss.
So we talked about the fact that vampires and apparently Kuei-Jin kind of get a little bit of taste of whatever is in the veins of whoever they're feeding off of. It's kind of interesting that she cares about the taste this much. I feel like vampires don't care as much unless you're trying to get something from that person. But interesting. Sorry it didn't work out for you. You left him an inch from death, and you're complaining about what he had to eat today? Let's go with one. Dawn's still trying to play this smart.
Oh well, can't call them all. What is this place, anyways? This is run by Kindred, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Please tell us more about yourself. This is the asylum. It's run by this Malkavian broad. I helped her out with some personal matters. Dawn's just trying to stroke her ego. This place is owned by the Baron of Santa Monica. I've taken care of some business for her in the past. Yeah, just keep it mysterious, Dawn.
I see. So she has leadership in the court, which is part of your rule.
What?
I'm spilling out bunch of words that mean nothing.
Court? Woo? Okay, what do we ask about first? I'm guessing the court's probably like the Camarilla in Kuei-Jin society. So let's talk about woo. Well, what's woo? I haven't heard that term yet, but we might have something like that. Let's go with that.
The woo is like, okay, so imagine you die and come back. You get taken in a secret society, and then you find a few others, maybe like 3 or 4, that you see eye to eye with. You guys can sort of posse that sticks together the next 100 years or so. It's kind of like joining a new family in the afterlife, but not taking your siblings.
So I'm thinking it's kind of like a clan that vampires have, that they have certain traits like the Nosferatu. Of course, get along with Nosferatu because of the appearance, and they all have a similar experience in the fact that they can't really go out and be seen by normal people. They can't go out at night and be seen by someone and pass themselves off as at least, human. Maybe a little pale, but But it's interesting. So they see eye to eye, so they have a very similar dogma. So yeah, kind of like a clan, except for the fact that you can hand pick your siblings. Does that mean that there might be separate, like, branching off paths in a woo? Like the dance of the thrashing dragon, where there's like extremes, like these people are really going crazy, but these people kind of want to keep like as normal of a life as possible. Maybe there's something like that. That's really intriguing. So what's the point of a woo that's different? You also mentioned a court. Let's dig deeper. What is the point of a woo?
Circle jerks. Mostly circle jerks.
Because you all believe in the same philosophy, so it's a bunch of people believing in the same philosophy and feeding into each other, I'm guessing? Or, hold on, come on, seriously.
Seriously, it's just like any family unit. We're there to get each other's back when we're in trouble. Keep us company over the course of a century or a millennium. Keep us sane. Occasionally, the court will pass down orders to a woo, and we pretty much have to carry them out. But generally, we do our own thing.
Okay, like the Camarilla. So the court is probably very similar to the Camarilla in the fact that they kind of dictate orders on occasion. Like, hey, Nosferatu, we're going to need you to go find out about the Ankara sarcophagus. And then Gorgeous Gary just off and steals it, and then sells it to the highest bidder. Okay, what's this court you've mentioned a couple of times? Yeah, sounds great. You want to gather Spartan? No. Tell us about the court.
It's a little complicated. All the woo within a certain area tend to stick together. Pick a
Okay.
leader, an elder,
Okay.
and handle all their shit together. It's just a way to stay organized, I guess. LA, for example, we have the court in Chinatown, led by our dear Chief Justice Dow. Anyways, you will have similar arrangements, don't they?
Yeah, we have a kind of a similar arrangement with the Camarilla. To be honest, I haven't really figured out what's what yet. It seems like they try to organize, but as far as I can tell, everyone's at each other's throats. What I find interesting is that our Kuei-Jin does not seem to like Ming Zhao at all. So it's very similar that there might be politicking among various Wu for that position as head of the court. That's really, it's kind of interesting how much or how alike they are to Kindred, but they have a lot of, very large differences. We have the Camarilla, which is kind of like a society that organizes vampires. It's led by Prince Croy, but he just oversees LA. I get the feeling there's a different prince, different Camarilla in every city, which there is. Okay, 3.
Interesting. And here I was taught you were all ready to rip each other's throats. I didn't
Usually.
know the grapevine until I saw he's not as popular as Michelle. And by that I mean, he's one awkward side of the living room.
Pretty much, yeah. He's misunderstood, that's for sure, but deep down he's basically a good guy. He really is. I personally hate that prick. If nobody else steps up to take him down, I'll do it myself. Even though we're pretty organized, there's still a lot of politicking. That's for sure. I'm bored with politics though. Let's go somewhere else. Talk about something else. Let's party. What? You're winding down? What? Wait a second. Did you say mellow out? You're messing with me again, right? Aren't you? Aren't you?
No, I'm being serious this time. We all need some balance, even me.
Really? Well, you really haven't seen Santa Monica until you've seen the pier. Let's go. Okay. So, our girl is finally turning down for the evening. That's crazy. So is that kind of a thing in Thrashing Dragons? You just go as hard as possible and then you just need to turn down for a little bit? Was this just her night to say, I'm gonna go out, live life to the fullest, and then maybe cool it off for a few days? Wow, that's a nice view.
What a great idea. The ocean is so beautiful. Not a bad way to end the night.
No, it isn't. Yeah, I guess, whatever. After this whole night, I still know practically nothing about you. After this much alcohol and you're still not gonna spill your guts, let's go with number 1, Dawn.
You really need to lighten up a bit. After a night with me, I figured you would have registered the benefits of enjoying the afterlife a little.
Maybe just a little bit. You're probably right, don't mind me. I'm still getting used to all this. True, Dawn has only been a vampire for what, like a couple weeks, if that?
You'll get used to it. In time. The beginning is always the hardest.
Are we about to get some backstory on Kalian? Because I just find it interesting how she handles her life. I really want to know more about her. Or at least what led her to the path of the Thrashing Dragon. Yeah, I know, just forget about it then. Sounds like you're speaking from experience. Please tell us more.
Me? You don't really want to know. Do you?
Yes.
Really, I don't want to bore you.
Believe me, you won't be boring. Maximilian Strauss is boring, you're not. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. No. Come on. If you know you're dark and mysterious, of course I'm curious. Tell me how you got into this whole mess, because we know that her spirit left the afterlife, found a body, and then began her unlife. But I really want to know just, the really big factors to it.
Well, first thing you should know is that I haven't always been a woman. My name hasn't always been Kalian either.
Wait, so that's... So I always thought that, like, when a Kuei-Jin leaves the afterlife, they just, like, pop in for a quick, like 5-10 minutes, and then they sneak out, like, before they're processed or something. And then they go back to their body, and then they become a Kuei-Jin. So what's interesting is, I'm guessing, let's say, if your body was torn apart, or maybe it's been long decomposed, you find any body to then inhabit. So does that mean Kalian knew the person whose body they wound up inhabiting? I don't understand. Oh, I guess I should have known. No. I don't understand.
Nobody decides who gets a second chance. It just happens. In some cases, you don't even get to choose how you come back.
Okay.
In my case, I used to be a man named Kai. What you see now, was his girlfriend when we both died.
What? How'd you die? Because I feel like this, like, the exact circumstances of that person's death may involve or heavily imply what type of dogma that they need to follow in their own life. How's it even possible? What happened? You both died at the same time? Yeah, let's go with that.
Overdose. Heroin. Kellyanne got me into some pretty hard shit. When I was still so young. She was a little bit older, and she was my first. She had me wrapped around her little finger. I was so dazzled with sex. Everything in my world seemed so new and fresh. It was easy for her to bend me any way she wanted.
So yeah, she died from, or he, however you take it, died from an overdose of heroin, which then led to getting revived in the person who led her down this path in the first place, or becoming them. That's kind of nuts. That's like a cosmic, I want to say it's a cosmic joke to wind up in the body of the person who essentially got you or put you onto the path or your untimely demise. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, you and your girl OD'd. How old were you exactly?
We met in university. I was just 19. We got a batch from a guy that wasn't our usual hookup. Stuff must have been too pure, or laced with something nasty. But after we shot up, we were both on the floor.
Man. But you were...
Until I came to my senses, days after I had eaten what was left of my own former body, that I realized who I was or what had happened. It wasn't until then I'd realized I'd become Chinmei and got a grip on things. It's a miracle I've made it to where I am today.
Dude. So... Kellyanne consumed the body. Wow. That's kind of... That's insane. Eating your own former body and then coming to the realization that you just ate yourself is... Dude. That's insane. I'm actually surprised that she seems well-adjusted. Well-adjusted for Thrashing Dragon standards. I feel like a lot of kindred wouldn't be able to take that. Why would your spirit take her body, though? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. That's crazy.
Who knows? The universe has a cruel sense of humor, I guess. When the troubled spirit wills it, you come back. To fulfill whatever karmatic balance you upset when you were alive. Sometimes the universe wills that you experience the second breath from a new perspective.
So Kellyanne is experiencing the second breath from the perspective of someone who I guess it's now more of a power thing, where Kellyanne is going out and starting all the partying, or at least maybe pulling people towards certain, I want to say crazy things, but living life to its fullest, quote unquote. Wow. Also, the troubled spirit, is the troubled spirit, I'm guessing, God? Or is it just like a catch-all for just the entire universe? Is the entire universe one spirit? Or is the troubled spirit a specific spirit that picks and chooses or takes people from the afterlife so they can go on this experience? What do you think it means? Why'd you come back? And as this woman you know?
When I was brought into Kuei-Jin society, they introduced all these different dharmas to me. But the dance of the Thrashing Dragon really struck a chord with me. This love for life and experience sits well with me, I think. My purpose is to revel in all the things that I missed out on, dying so young. And to help others experience life, so they don't make the same naive mistake I did.
I like that. She's helping others experience life.
It's a sick irony that I have to do it through the body that led me astray in the first place.
Yeah. But she's helping people experience the fullness of life without leading them as far down the path as the person whose body they are currently in led them astray. That's really intriguing. What an incredible story. Makes my one night stand gone wrong sound pretty pathetic. It does.
Thanks for listening to me. Not many know that whole story. You're one of the lucky few, bloodsucker.
Bloodsucker? Is that slang for vampires with the Kuei-Jin? Anytime. And you're the lucky one to have me as your nightlife tour guide.
Well, I could stare at the Pacific all night. But we're just about out of time. The sun will be up in an hour. I hope I don't need to tell you that's not worth sticking around for.
Yeah, don't need to tell Dylan twice. It's been a fun night. Maybe we can meet up some other time. We're not going to make a habit of this. Let's go for one.
Yeah, I guess this is good night. I think you know this is also goodbye. We may both be living in LA, but we're worlds apart.
What a shame.
It's a pity. I had a lovely time tonight.
Wow. Me too, thanks. For a hell of a night.
Hey, it's the new kid from court the other night.
What?
She's with a fucking Kuei-Jin.
They could tell? Everybody could tell but us.
Are you a traitor or just stupid? She's a goddamn Kuei-Jin.
Hold on. Hey, I'm not a traitor. She's a Kuei-Jin. I had no idea. Get her. No, we can't sell out Kallian like that. Especially after hearing her life story. Get lost. I don't care what she is. She's with me. This is probably gonna start a firefight, but it's alright. Because Nines told us that the Kuei-Jin and the Kindred in LA have been fighting for a very long time, so yeah. And he can't inform LaCroix of our folly, you know, if he's no longer among the undead. Or if he's lived his final night.
I guess you're a traitor and stupid. We don't tolerate their kind on our turf, kid. Don't worry though. We'll save LaCroix the trouble of scheduling your execution.
Alright, try her. Looks like we're not done yet. Kallian, let's school these thugs. Oh! Okay, what gun are we using? Because it looks like one of them might be a gangrel and the other one is definitely going to be using that gun. Should we use the grease gun? Yeah, we're gonna use the grease gun. So we equip the grease gun. We have that celerity. Oh! Okay, he's done. Reload, get to the side. So we do have at least a little bit. We've got 11 shots. Let's go for it. Excuse me, sir. Okay, switch over. What else do we have? We could just go crazy and activate presence as well. We're in a pretty good spot. So we're activate presence and just take him out. Yeah, everything is just moving so slow. Nice shot, Don. And it's over, ladies and gentlemen.
You didn't have to do that. I think we both really need to get the hell out of here now.
Yeah, before more kindred show up. Or cops. Or actually Kuei-Jin for that part. Had fun, Kallian. Take care. Agreed, watch yourself. That was pretty dicey. Maybe you should just crash, you know, at my place until tomorrow night.
Really?
Yep.
Really? That many drugs in your system, and that's how you're going to ask me back to your place? You know I wasn't reborn yesterday. I've seen the way you've been checking me out since we left Chinatown.
Well, what? No, really. I'm just concerned about your safety. I hate for us to split up, then you get jumped. If I'm such a bad liar, at least you know I mean it when I say I want you. There you go, Dawn.
That's refreshing. Nothing quite turns me on like someone who knows what they want and isn't afraid to say it.
Okay.
Now I'm in bated breath, wondering who will end up on top.
I wouldn't want to keep you waiting. Let's go. Wow. Dude, I am really surprised by Kallian and her story, and the Thrashing Dragon was more than, you know, just the thrill seeker. It's kind of interesting. I really wish that there was more Kuei-Jin content. Oh.
Nice digs. You decorate it yourself?
Maybe.
I'm not
Little
going
bit.
to lie. I've been dying to try this for a while now.
Oh.
Kindred live up to their reputation, I mean.
So Yuki and Heather are
Some
here.
people would annotate this, but what do you say? Enjoy the silence.
Well, good night, everybody. Thank you all for coming through. Please be excellent to each other. And look out for the next thrilling installment in the adventures of Dawn, the megalomaniac Bruja. Good evening, neonates. Peace.